But here she comes. Danica Patrick's going to lead a lap at Talladega.
And I think the crowd loves the fact that she just led that lap.
Hello ladies and gentlemen, welcome to video 4. The Cards Diecast 4 presents Danica Patrick, a Prizm Racing Retrospective. In this video, we're going to be showcasing the red parallels for Danica Patrick, and unfortunately it will not be a coast-to-coast release in that we do not have the hobby version of the FIRESUIT. But outside of that, we do have all the other cards or hits showcased here in this video. No autographs for Danica with the red Prizm line, as there were none made. Mint 9 now for Danica Patrick, and we've seen now for the first time the red Prizm finish. I do not know exactly what they call this design. I don't know if that's I won't say zipper, but I mean it just has that that certain finish right there. But nonetheless, very attractive finish. This is the red flag line. Number 10 is the card number on the checklist. Got the mint 9. I always like my profile cards getting the gem mint 10, but I think the reason why I decided to send this card in regardless is because, if I can get it to the light here, this is the first card in print, number 1 of 75. So number 1 of 75 for Danica Patrick with the red Prizm line profile card. Very attractive card nonetheless. Very attractive card. Here is the car card, number 57. This one got the gem mint 10 grade. And this one here does not really have that. Well, no, it does a little bit depending on how you got to really turn it. It's not too pronounced over the actual picture of the card itself. But this is, like I said, the car card, as I like to call it, gem mint 10. Number 57, red flag finish. And this particular card is number 14 of 75. Gem mint 10 for the car card, red flag Prizm for Danica Patrick. Here is the driver intro, gem mint 10 for that card. Number 80 on the checklist, and now this is back to that more pronounced, I'll call it zipper finish, but you guys can call it however you want. If you know the actual name of this design, you go ahead, leave it in the comments below. Gem mint 10, flip it around, what's the card number? This one is 17 of 75, so pretty low or pretty close to it, with less than 10 away from the actual card number. But the big number that I want in terms of 10 is that gem mint 10. So we got 2 of the 3 base parallels down with the gem mint 10. So now here we go. Here is the first ungraded card I have to showcase for you all that I want to get graded. This is going to be going to PSA and will be graded at some point, but PSA is so backed up in terms of their logging, and it's taken forever to get cards graded. I decided to go ahead and make these videos now while I still have time, because if not, it's gonna be months before I'm able to come back and make these videos. So I actually want to be able to show these cards to you in the flesh, or live to video at least. And the thing is though, is that this is actually pretty hard to get. When we turn the card around for the actual card number that's stamped on the back, you'll see it's number 8 of 10. So this is actually a pretty damn rare card. And the thing about this card as well is that there are no checkered flag tires for Danica Patrick under the team race used or blaster or retail version of the tire. So if you have the 1 of 10 of the team race used, you could say that you could advertise that if you want to sell it on eBay as a pseudo 1 of 1, because I used to own, if I could bring the picture up, I'll try to show it too, but I don't know if I have a picture of it still, of the Tony Stewart red team race used tire, and that too was numbered 1 of 10, and I advertised that when I sold it as the pseudo 1 of 1, because that is the lowest numbered team race used tire that you can get, because there are no checkered flag 1 of 1 tires. And for Tony Stewart, and also for Danica Patrick and several other drivers. I think Dale Jr. might also be one of those drivers as well. So anyway, red Prizm tire. This is actually a pretty rare card here to have, and I'm very happy to have it. Grade unknown. Here we go now with the hobby version of the red Prizm tire relic. Has a little bit more of that shredded feeling. And I think I made mention of this in the green tire relic video, or green parallel video, that unless you have a checkered flag tire, you're not going to really see any color. You might see some silver text that might be from the team writing it down on the tire, or from Panini. Either way, I could see it going either way. But as we see here, like with the hobby, this is about as low as it's going to get with the hobby versions, and you don't see any Goodyear emblems or anything like that on the tires. So if you have a checkered flag 1 of 1 from the Prizm line and you see that color from the tire, that's actually a pretty rare deal to have. But anyway, here we go. Hobby version. They emphasize the driver. It's race used. They don't have the team or the pit crew in action, so that separates the hobby from the retail. Mint 7, unfortunately, but when we flip it around, it is 10 of 25. So this was actually a car number card. And then finally, as I said, we are missing the hobby version of the FIRESUIT. It's numbered out of 5, so that's going to be pretty hard to chase down. But here's a Gem Mint 10 copy of the retail red Prizm FIRESUIT, and there you can see a little bit of blue lettering there. Not a little bit, a lot of it of the blue lettering. So this is a very good patch to have, and considering how it's numbered 5 of 5, I'm actually quite happy to have this card. So this is the red retail FIRESUIT for Danica Patrick, 5 of 5. And again, very nice coloring right there, and also good, very good swatch to have. Gem Mint 10 grade, always a good grade. So anyway, this is the Cards of Diecast 4 channel. Hope you all enjoyed this video. Please subscribe. That is the conclusion of the red Prizm. And now we are going to go off into the blue, I believe.